Okay, so I wanted to record a video that shows a different way that you can install your WordPress theme. There's been a number of people who have gotten hung up on this step, so I just want to make sure that you have all the information and all the different ways that you can upload your theme. Sometimes what happens is when you try to upload your theme through WordPress, you'll get this message, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And even if you keep trying again, keep trying, the theme just won't update, won't upload, and so that's really frustrating. And the basic reason for this, what I've researched and learned, is that it can do with the size of the files that you're uploading, and iPage's servers sometimes don't handle it very well. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't really make sense to me, but I've found this other way that seems to work, so I just wanted to pass along this information. So basically what you're going to do is we're going to use something that's called FTP, which stands for File Transfer Protocol, which sounds really geeky and nerdy and stuff, but this is the way we do it. And basically what it is it's a different way for you to connect to your hosting account, and you can drag and drop files into the folders that make up your website. And so you'll want to start by going to iPage into your control panel and search for this option here, FTP, and you can click on that. And when you create your hosting account, you should already have an FTP user access. And so you should see something that says username, and it should have the username that you used when you signed up for your hosting. But you can also create a new user if you wanted to create a new user and password. You can do that. You can edit this one, the one that's already there. And so you can see this right here. To access your account using an FTP client, you need to connect to, and it gives you the address right here. So that's the way we're going to connect. And so an FTP client is just a fancy name for a program that connects to an FTP account or server. And one FTP client that you can use is this one called CyberDuck. It's a free app, it's a free service that you can use. And so you can go to cyberduck.io and find this program here, and then so you can just download it based on what platform you're using. So you go ahead and download that, and then I'm going to open it. So this is what it looks like here. I'm just going to click back to this so you can see this a little bit better. So when you first open CyberDuck, it's just going to be blank like this, and so you want to open a connection, and so this is where you want to paste that server from iPage. I'll just use my account to show you here. And so you can grab your username, type in your password, see if I can remember mine. You can click continue. Okay, so now I am logged in. So what we're looking at here is the file structure of my WordPress website. And I'll show you exactly where to go here. So I've got some extra stuff that you probably won't see in yours just because my site's probably larger. It's got some extra sections. And so these WP things, these are all your WordPress files. So WP content is where we want to go into. And so this is where this is the content structure of your WordPress website. And so this is where it'll store plugins and themes and some extra stuff based on the plugins that you have. So if you click into themes, and so you can see here, these are the 3 themes that I have installed on my website. So Enfold is my main theme that I'm using, and in there are all the files that make up the Enfold theme, and then there's the other 2 that came with WordPress when I installed it. Okay, so now we want to take the files for our theme that we've downloaded from Theme Forest and place them here. So I just want to go through also the downloading from Theme Forest. So if you go into your account and go to downloads, that will show you any theme that you've purchased. So if you've already purchased your theme from Theme Forest, you can find it in there. I'm just going to use one as an example here. So let's click on download and see, it gives you these options here. All files and documentation. That gives you anything extra that comes with the theme. If there's Photoshop files or tutorials on how to use the theme, that will all come in there. So I would recommend clicking on this, installable WordPress file only, and that's just going to give you just the files that you need to upload to install WordPress. So let's click on that, let that download. Okay, so that's downloaded. In this case, it downloaded a zip file. So click on that zip file, and so it opened it, and here it is, the acoustic theme. Here's all the files for the theme right there. And so I can now take that folder right there, open up CyberDuck, and click on it and drag it right in. You get the plus sign. It's just warning me. I'm not sure exactly why it says unsecured. Let's click on don't show that again, continue. And so let this run. It's going to upload all the files. Okay, so our upload is complete. All the files have been moved into our WP content / themes folder, and you can see this acoustic theme is in there now. Okay, so now we want to go into our WordPress dashboard and go to our appearance themes section, and now you can see here's the acoustic theme is in there. You can preview it. This will probably look a little crazy because I've got so many specific things on my website, but you can preview it and then activate it. You can just click on activate, and then that would make the theme live. So that's the alternative to going to add new and ending up with this error. So if you're running into that issue, I hope that this was helpful for you and hope that you had some success with it.